We are less than a few weeks away from starting the brand new year, which means new anime series are about to release for 2022, which is exactly what this video is all about. It will be covering 10 anime series. I really think you all should give a go or at least watch. Since I include some magic anime on the previous video, I wanted to give another interesting looking series a chance for the spotlight. If you are new here, then please consider subscribing with the notification bell turned on, as it really helps my channel out in the long run. Now without keeping you all waiting, let us begin with the video. Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2.
待っていたんだろう。ずっと。2000年前から。誰かを。
We kick things off with Attack on Titan the Final Season Part 2, which is pretty much the final that will conclude the series. This is by far the biggest anime that is coming out in the winter. And that is the reason many people are excited to see the epic battle. The story and the character continue onward. Things are about to go crazier than ever. And I feel like MAPPA are doing very good job with the series so far. Amazing sequence, solid CGI from the previous part, and now we are entering the final. Orient.
マギ大高忍の最新作アニメ化始動
Orient is an anime series created by a man who did the Magi series, which is one of my favorite long-running shonen series of all time. I love Magi so much, and to this day I still do. Sinbad was personally my favorite one of the Magi series, and now the creator is making a new series called Orient, which I am super excited to see. It's going to involve a lot of action, magic ability, and cool looking character that looks easy and likable. If you enjoy Magi, then surely this is the series you should consider watching.
True action いざ開幕
Futsal Boys. I've always been a huge fan of football in reality, and especially when it comes to anime. It's one of my favorite sports to watch in anime form. Futsal Boys follows the main character named Haru, who finds inspiration from a Japanese football player, to where Haru now wishes to play football. He joins an academy to hit the club with a goal of becoming similar to his inspirational player. Over there he will make new friends and together face off against rivals to win the championship. Sabikui Bisco. Next on the list we have Rust Eater Bisco, which is a very unique fantasy shonen series about a world that was taken over by a plague, like wind that turns the world post-apocalypse. Nothing remains on the land as it sweeps it away, and all that remains is rust. The main character named Bisco is an archer that shoots fungi or mushroom, but also a wanted criminal. But he is in fact doing this to enrich the land with fungi to restore it back to its usual self. Now he is on a journey in search of legendary mushroom that is said to devour all the rust in the world, and that is what he is aiming for. And yes, get ready for a mushroom adventure. It's kind of funny, but if you hate mushroom, then you might not like this show. The strongest says with the weakest creased. Now we move on an isekai series of a main character who is the strongest says but with the weakest creased. Reincarnate into a new body of a 6-year-old, Matthias has attained the magic which gave him access as close combat. But magic and swordsmanship has drastically been reduced. Within this era and only wielding very basic spell, his current mark, once being an absorb based, is now viewed at one of the worst. Now at 12-year-old, he decided to enroll into an academy and score high enough to reach big rank. But of course, he will later discover that dark forces are hiding in the shadow working on the evil plans, and it's up to him to stop them.
魔法技術の衰退した世界だった。
Skill teaser Takagi-san 3rd season.
またはぐれたら困るし、この階段意外と急で危ないし。
A few days back, Sogaku-kan announced that teaser master Takagi-san is coming back with 3rd season, along with the stand-alone movie. It is a Japanese anime based on manga series of the same name, written and illustrated by Soichiro Yamamoto. The manga features the daily life of Takagi and Nishikata. The story revolves around Takashi and Nishikata's struggle to get back at her with his failed prank. This is kind of fun anime series to watch. If you are really bored, then I prefer you to watch this anime because it's kind of fun and intuitive. Tokyo 24Ku.
時代の進化は加速度的よ。かつて当たり前だった価値観は
Up next is Tokyo 24, which is anime original tackled by one of the best anime studio known as Cloverworks in an artificial island at the Tokyo Bay known as 24th Ward. Three friends live there who has different personality and takes, but always hung out together as the greatest friend. But one day they all receive a phone call, apparently from a friend who has been dead and told them to choose their future. Now the three will try and protect the 24th ward and the rest of the people who live there as this tragic incident that will be taking place.
変だが問題はないか。
はい。
なんだい。
Drive 9.
あれいじめられっ子のハルくんじゃん。
うちでそういうつまんないことされると気分悪いんだけど。
Drive 9 is yet another anime original coming in 2022, created by Leiden Flames, and while sitting down to watch the trailer and see what it's all about, I couldn't help myself but to realize how extremely similar the characters look from Danganronpa. There is a more than one main character in this series, and the cool thing is that it's sports anime series focusing on baseball, which is not my favorite sport, but just the whole world taking place in a cyberpunk-like era. It is pretty good enough to make me want to watch it. Vanitas no Karte Part 2.
この本を手にした者は私と同じ青き光を総合に宿し
It actually has not even been that long, but we are getting the return of the Book of Vanitas from the second part. I actually really enjoyed this anime a lot. Studio Bone did a great at creating probably one of the best vampire anime series in such a long time. Amazing character, mysterious story, and a lot of secret to discover hidden in the Book of Vanitas and what else he is capable of. Really glad to see this coming back for another part, and all this will take place in 2022. Last but not the least, we have Fruit Basket.
誰もが忘れた最初の記憶、最初の約束。
Finally, we have is Fruit Basket, which is one of the most exciting anime coming for me in the winter 2022. You thought the masterpiece of romance series was over? But it's coming back with a movie this time. This is going to be an incredible unique story of Toharu's father and mother, focusing mainly on them, how they met, fell in love and got married. It's really going to be super interesting to see how some of the extreme great character development and learn the backstories of these two characters and the thing that they have been up to that leads to its event that happened in the Fruit Basket's remake. Okay guys, we have reached the end of the video and I have run out of the series to recommend. But there will always be more next time when you stick around the channel. I just wanted to say thank you all for watching all the video to the very end. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and as always I will be seeing you all in the next one.